Well, howdy do, folks. Long time no see. I am Charles Deering, and the lovely Herb Hooper will be reading the comments for me. I know some other shows allow, kind of going off the rails, and we're allowed to have fun. I just like to keep it family friendly because I want any age to be able to watch. Although my channel's not set up for children, sometimes they're watching. Uh,
Yep. They go on their parents' account.
yeah,
Hello, everybody. Hello, Connie.
that's the lovely voice of hello, Connie. Yeah, I have my screen full, so I won't be able to see the comments. Oh,
There's y'all brief deal. Now the camera's got to go. Boss's orders.
all right. Uh, Real quickly, uh, her, and this is something that's been known for a while, so I'm not revealing anything private. Herb, the guy you just saw and the one reading comments, had a stroke many years ago and lost the use of one side of his body, or very, very, very limited use. And he is the one we're doing the fundraiser for. So nobody has to give. I mean, this is not an emergency by any means. It's just if you can afford it, $1, $500. Okay, I jumped a little bit there.
Hey, yeah. Hello, Jason. Wes.
What's up, Wes? I know super chats are a temptation, but that's not immediate. That goes to AdSense. So if you would like to donate, either go to woodenvisions.com and click on the donate button, or go directly to PayPal, and all that information is in the description of this video. Also, in the description of the video, if you want to get 15% off of Flying Dutchman scroll saw blades. And for those that don't know, Flying Dutchman and Nequa are identical. It's just a different name. I promise you that. I wouldn't mislead you. But go to wooden. Just follow the instructions in the description.
Hello,
And a
again,
big
Barry and Steve.
howdy. Speaking of Steve Combs or Steve Nealon?
Steve Nealon.
Steve Nealon is one half of Hartnell Media. He does my website, woodenvisions.com.
And a few other ones.
Yep.
Mine.
And so he's my sponsor. I'm also sponsored by Wooden Teddy Bear, which is how I'm able to give you all that 15% discount. Now, when I talk about that 15% discount going away, it's not a threat. It's because if they don't yield enough, for lack of a better way of putting it, I don't know the proper terminology, it has to be worth their time to offer a discount. So if they don't get enough people taking advantage of that discount, it could go away. So that's not a twist your arm. It's just, if you're into Flying Dutchman or Nequa, they don't call it Nequa, they call it Flying Dutchman. They're made by the Nequa manufacturer. It just, when it got to North America, the name became Flying Dutchman. So if you want to try them or keep getting them, by golly, read the specific instructions in the description, and by golly. And I hope you all will consider donating to a good cause. I mean, it's not life or death, but we want to get Herb a scroll saw.
Wes is asking what saw is we donating to?
30-inch Excalibur. That's why I mentioned in the description that the saw was already picked out, because I knew somebody out there might say, well, I got a scroll saw you can have, whatever. But and that's appreciated. But since we've already started the coordinating on other people's lives, I figured we'd stick with it and just go that route. So if you cannot afford to donate, please do not. And I know Herb agrees with that. But yeah.
This is kind of shock to me when it was brought up.
Well, we like to give back to people, and we may do other fundraisers in the future, but I don't want to do them end to end because people will get tired of quote unquote begging, and we're not begging here, but times are hard, so we got to space it out a little bit. Okay, let me. Also, we're using a 22-inch Hegner scroll saw. I have my own table put across it. It's a plexiglass thing up over the relatively small table of the Hegner. Using number 3 and number 5 spiral blades Flying Dutchman blades through the wooden teddy bear. Boom, baby.
Well, says a limousine caddy.
Something like that. Yeah, this is a Chevrolet Apache. I don't know the year because that would have been way too organized.
I think he was talking about the saw.
Oh, yeah. He got a saw back that made him and I autograph for somebody. But yeah, some people get out of the hobby. Uh, I'm about to get started. I just don't want to forget anything people may want to know. Please do not be shy if you have any questions. Uh, both Herb, me, and everybody, almost everybody watching knows about scroll sawing. So me and Herb aren't necessarily experts. It's just we're here to ask, but everybody in that chat is very free to answer and ask questions as well. So please don't be shy about it.
Hello,
This,
Doug.
hello, Doug. This channel is very welcoming to newcomers. We don't treat people like crap, and if anybody ever does, there you go. They know that.
Oh, hang on a second.
Now, I won't tell you to subscribe, thumb up, or anything like that. Just saying, if you like what you see, consider it. But, I'm not going to try to beg you. Hopefully, it'll earn its keep, so to speak.
Oh,
I guess Herb just had a sneeze attack.
oh, I did. Something's blowing in.
It's probably that wind. You know how wind blows like that.
Well,
Just
we're
saying.
we're on the back side of the nature reserve, and the wind's coming out of the north, so it's blowing something in.
All right. We do have 12 people watching. Go ahead, Herb.
Probably a bunch of buffalo methane.
That thing. That's one way of putting it. I won't necessarily finish this on this live stream, but I will at some point finish it. But I plan on doing a time lapse version of this when it is done, so that people can see it completed. But yeah, I'm a stickler for details, so there is that. But okay, we're 6.5 minutes in almost. Appreciate everybody taking the time to be here. I cannot see the comments. That's why the lovely Herb is here to read them. Please consider donating. I'd be highly appreciative.
Well, hush, where I can read them.
Yes, sir.
Doug said he broke his mower.
Don't do that.
Well, it looks like you're going to have to get you some goats out there to mow the yard or get
I thought you said molar.
mower.
I'm so out of practice on scrolling. I haven't touched it in God knows how long.
Hush.
Are we already going off the rails? Or are you being naughty?
You know me how my mind is. I'm a few bricks shy of a full load. Doug said you got to weld it back together as soon as I cool off. West says I'm out of practice too, haven't touched mine since January.
Well, for a while there, after the car accident, my hand was limited. By the way, that's what the back of my hand looks like. It still burns every now and then when I try to lift something heavy, but yeah, it's usable now. I think, and every now and then it feels like something crawling up under my skin on my hand, and it's a weird feeling, but I'm pretty sure I have nerve damage, but my hand is usable. Thank God.
Jerry said, Charles, I did a live dog and man thing yesterday. I got to get some practice.
Dog and man thing.
Yeah, those little deals. I think Steve Good put them out. It's a little figurine dog and man.
Yeah, there's a book out, a Fox Chapel book, Jerry, if you're interested in those kind of themes. A whole book of that
And
kind.
Doug says, I haven't touched mine since the last scroll off.
Yeah. Well, I've also discovered 3D printing, and I'm highly addicted to it.
Imagine that.
But here, I rekindled for the hopes of getting Herb that scroll saw, and because it's been a while. And old John is out of town camping.
Yeah, he wanted to get the last camping in of the season.
Yeah. I don't know about y'all, but it's too dang hot to do anything in Texas.
Doug says, wait till he gets his hands on a laser.
Yeah, I'd love to have a laser, but they cost money from what I hear. All right, that is our first cut. I have no idea how many cuts there are. By the way, this material is 1/4 inch maple ply.
I'll get it. That's because the dollar shop is in there.
Please do not hold back if you have any questions, folks. I mean, I know it's some people feel like they'll look stupid, but you won't look stupid. That's how we all learn.
And Jerry said, it was a request from a friend and had 2 other family members claim the set, so I gotta get some done.
I wonder what people charge for those little things like that
Uh,
as an
Jer-
average.
Jerry says, Cherokee, the prices on BB plywood dropped to humane level. Doug wants to know, are you stack cutting?
No. Ordinarily I would, but I kind of came up with the live stream at the last minute, even though it was a day notice. Luckily, I already had it drawn. It was one of those things I put it off to the side.
Wes says, I did nab me a second Pegasus scroll saw that's autographed by Charles and Wesley guy back in June. Set aside, they're waiting to get back to it.
Hang it up, my line got wiggly because the back of this wood is fibrous and it caught on the hole in the table.
Fibrous?
Yeah,
Ain't that what you need in your diet?
something like that. We'll just call it rustic.
Not rustic.
Well, it is an old truck. It just wasn't supposed to look old.
It's unique.
Yeah,
The barn is rustic.
supposed to work with me here, Herb.
You know me, I'm a rebel without a pulse. A pause. Holy moly. I got up too early.
Me too. Been up
Well,
since 4 a.m.
Well, I didn't go to bed till almost 5 and got up at 8:30.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you the back of the wood and you'll know what I mean by fibrous. Pretty fibrous. So these little areas where I drilled the pilot holes and hogged them out with an ice pick or an awl, whatever you want to call it, it left a little bit of a texture. So
Or no
that's,
sharpie pointy things.
yeah, I think this is an awl. I don't know if it's an ice pick or an awl, but it works. That's what I use to, basically, for those that don't know, I use it to make a little funnel in the pilot hole from the rear.
Is it long or short?
Somewhat short.
Your awl that you're using.
Okay.
That's an ice pick. An awl is a little bit smaller.
All right. Well, it works.
See, I actually learned something.
And there was no reason I started at this spot. I just picked a spot, and here we are. On on anything with a face, I start on the face.
Whoa, wait a minute. I'll get it out here in a minute.
I was about to say, you want to say that in English, Cletus?
You always said you start with the eyes.
Yep.
Well, in the truck, ain't the headlight the eyes?
I guess they are, so I broke tradition. Would you like to tell the audience why I start with the eyes on a person or an animal or whatever?
It's been so long since I've been here, I can't remember. And if you mess up the eyes, you ain't gone too far.
Yeah, if you
Other version.
if you start with like the hair or the detailed clothes and stuff, and then you get to the face, which is the most recognizable part, then if you mess up the face, then you did all that other work for nothing. That's why I always start with the parts that people would recognize.
Jerry said I was on the live till almost 2. I think I was playing Minecraft.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
that's
his
what
bedtime
she was
was
doing when
midnight.
I left. I had to leave because the boss came home.
And if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
That's right. Mine's happy, and I'm keeping it that way. Can get you cooking.
He's talking to his cat.
No, the dog.
Oh, well, whatever it is.
Let's see. Hello, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Where it says tearing down a rotting siding and insulating shop wall to plumb the AC. Hope to get sawn again soon. Hey, maybe we can go back to the good old days.
You behave yourself, sir.
We can all have a scrolling old time.
Right. Now, for those that don't know, I assume there might be some beginners watching. It is okay to put your finger right up next to that blade because you'd have to be trying in order to hurt yourself on a scroll saw. That's a spiral blade, and you see me touching it. It will not hurt you unless you just dig your finger in there. And if you're tempted to put your finger in there, you probably shouldn't be around any tool or in public.
Jerry says, and Mike says, oh, I need to read that, don't I? Jerry said I sold off a whole lot of tools just to be able to move around in the shop.
Yeah. I will occasionally remind y'all that that is a fundraiser. It's not a requirement, but it's a hope.
And West
Please,
says, I'm sorry.
that's okay. Just please read the description to learn how to donate, or just go to woodenvision.com, click on the donate button. Highly appreciate it. Back to you, Herb.
And Jerry typed in, there's supposed to be hello, Mike, but it's Time. He said, wow, that was me having to type it, Mike. Where it says Scrolls Hall reunion, could be.
Something like that.
Robin says, a scrolling old time to the tune of John Mellencamp, a lonely old time. Everything's not about John Mellencamp, Robin.
And for those that don't usually watch me, all I use is spiral blades. Me trying to use a flat blade is laughable. And a lot of people are intimidated by spiral blades, but I have a video on my channel called How to Use a Spiral Blade or something like that. So it's once you use the spiral blade, you wonder why you didn't. But, it doesn't happen overnight unless you're really lucky.
Hey, I think I'm going to do it live. Y'all come over and watch Charles cut a pattern with a straight blade.
Not going to happen, I don't think. Of course, I've done a cartwheel in a girl's bathing suit for laughs, so no telling what I'll do. Please don't unsubscribe.
So if y'all like what y'all seeing today, go over and hit that share button.
Tell all your friends. If you don't have any friends, make some and then tell them.
And Doug says, stop reminding us, Charles.
What?
About the cartwheel.
Oh, I thought he meant the go the fundraiser.
That truck won't pass inspection.
I'm sorry.
Ain't got no tread on the wheels.
Well, that and it's made of wood. First blade, right? Unofficial thing is people take a drink when I break a blade, and it broke right at the clamp. That's usually where it does break.
And Doug says cartwheel.
Yeah. Oopsies.
What's the deal? StreamYard is lagging in chats,
I'm sorry.
but YouTube is right spot on.
Hopefully, I have enough blades loaded to.
Yeah, you're out of practice. You need to at least have 10 ready.
I think I do, but some of them are number fives, some of them are number threes. The only area I won't be able to cut until I get smaller blades is the letters on the where it says Chevrolet Apache, because those are a little too small, and I need to get micro drill bit and stuff like that. If you're ever afraid something's going to break or vibrate too much, you can put your hand right there to hold it. Now, some people say I start with the small cuts and then go to the bigger, but I just cut in whatever order I want to.
Okay, Wes says, okay, folks, I'm prying myself off the shop bench, going back into the heat to hang some more siding. We'll check back later. Definitely send a generous donation y'all's way.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you kindly.
Herb, you want to sing a song? Nature decided to suddenly hit. As long as it doesn't sound like LOL.
I think I'm gonna do Ella while she's in a good mood? Heck no.
You don't want to test that theory. Now, folks, we do try to have a good time here. The only limitation is family friendly. And I'm sorry when nature calls, I have to answer.
Put it in your boot.
You got your mind, son.
Why not? It's happened before.
Sir, it's family friendly.
I didn't say it. I just said it happened before.
Okay, back on something else. I'll be right back.
Well, every time I start singing, it usually runs Russ off. Oh no, my mind just went somewhere else too. So, folks, what are y'all doing today and tomorrow for Labor Day besides watching this show? Curious Mind wants to know. Let's see. Said you had 12 people watching. You got any comments, questions, or inquiries? Please leave them in the chat. We'll answer them to the best of our ability. And if we don't have the answer, I'm sure someone in the chat. And if not, we'll get our lovely assistant, Robin, to Google it for you. This message was brought to you by Robin's DIYs and buys. It'll be $10 for advertisement, Robin. Uh-oh, the chat's done gone quiet. Charles left. Hello, Nancy. Well, there's no sense reading the comments to Charles. He ain't here. We can completely understand that, Doug. Hello, Larry. Hello, JJ. Ho, 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 ho. I think that feller muted me. Charles is not here. Nancy, I'll ask him when he gets back. Yeah, Jerry, we ain't getting to be spring chickens anymore. But you're right, Robin.
Hey,
I mean, Doug.
right about
Uh,
what? So-
Doug says something about we all had to stop and watch Robin's live premiere. And Nancy wants to know how big that piece is you're doing.
Actually, I have not measured it.
Mike says I'm guessing 24 by 18.
It's probably pretty darn close. Let me. It is 24.
16 and 3/4 or 5/8.
24 by 16.
No little more checky marks.
No. That's a tribute to those that struggle to read a tape measure or any measure by a little ticky marks. We need to come up with some kind of contest here, Herb.
Hello, Fred Taylor. He said donated to Wooden Visions for the
Thank
saw.
you.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Fred. Much obliged, mister. Much obliged. All right,
Ouch.
let me get stuff out of my way here. And we got to
I,
open our favorite beverage.
I,
It's not beer. Don't worry, kids.
I hate these neuropathy pains.
I'm sorry.
Have you ever had one of your big toenail taken off?
No, sir, and I hope to never start.
They use a needle that looks like you give a horse a shot with.
Moogly, moogly.
They stick it up underneath the toenail to deaden it,
Ooh.
and that's what it feels like every time those neuropathy pains hit the arch of my foot.
I had my left thumbnail removed once because I had a work accident and they deadened it right here and just pulled it right out. Ooh, Lord. Okay, back to something that doesn't make people cringe.
I wish this hairy little kid would leave me alone.
That's not a pilot hole.
Fred said, don't always catch the lives as we're in the UK.
I understand, Fred, and I haven't been live in a while, so you probably haven't missed much. But I'm glad you're here, sir.
Yeah, if he's in the same time zone, I'm thinking it's 6:30.
Yep, I think they're, 6 hours ahead of us?
Yes.
Of the central time zone, anyway.
And Nancy said, I'll be RB.
All right, thanks for
Tell
being here.
Earl we said hello.
Wonder if all them yarn girls gonna come around.
Mike said, there's a budget Dr. Pepper over here called Dr. Pop. Yeah, we've got them over here too, Mike.
I haven't seen Dr. Pop.
Yeah, I think Kroger used to put them out.
Oh, yeah, store brand Dr. Pepper type stuff like HEB has at the Texas store has Dr. B. There's Dr. Thunder at Walmart. No, wait, not Walmart, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm such a snob with Dr. Pepper that I don't remember the generics. I could be homeless and I gotta have name brand Dr. Pepper. I say that, but you get pretty desperate sometimes.
Fred says, catch John now and again. He says, yes, 6:30 p.m.
Old John's off camping right now. He didn't love us enough to be in town. Just kidding. He was actually upset that I went live and the one time he wasn't around.
Jerry says, Mr. Pibb and Dr. Thunder, there's about 40 different versions.
Yeah, Mr. Pibb has been around for a lot of years.
God, I remember getting Mr. Pibb in the 70s because I didn't like Dr. Pepper.
Y'all remember back in the 80s where something called Jolt came out?
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to them.
They took it off the market pretty quick within the first year, I believe.
Was it too addicting or too much caffeine or something?
Yeah. It's just like, the original Coke.
It actually had cocaine in it, I believe.
Yes, you're right.
That's
And they
just
went to
weird.
that new formula. Well, bring back the old formula. That was better.
Yeah. I did have to get used to Dr. Pepper Zero over straight up regular Dr. Pepper, but trying to lose weight, it's not working because, it initially was working, but I'm gaining weight again. And I'm
Well, maybe
losing my
that's a good
girlish
thing.
figure.
Jerry said Joke Cola is half the sugar and twice the caffeine and something.
I'm going real slow on this one because it could break if I went too quick.
Oh God, it's one of those days. Let's see. Jay said, JJ, how are you today? Jim said,
Okay.
hot.
Yup.
It's hotter than two rats in a wool sock in the middle of August.
Something like that.
I'll never forget that. That's what that old man told me on the golf course one day. Son. Yeah, for this guy told me, hey, where's some street clothes? Instead of your painters. He said, I got something we're going to go do. So, I'm going to teach you how to play golf. I care less about golf. He goes, shut up, I'm paying you for it. I ain't got being a caddy for two people.
Good Lord. Well, if you pay me, I'll try golf. But other than that, I'm not real good at it. I know how to hold the club. That's about where it ends.
I know how to duck from one of them.
I know how to avoid getting it thrown at me. Yeah, that's funny right there. All right, you moved my pilot hole on me.
Oh, God. It's not getting too far off the deal. Mike says it's hotter than a tearing a pair of Daisy Dukes over here. Yeah, Mike, y'all are getting some extreme warm weather over there.
Well, I don't think it's 109 today. I haven't been really keeping track. I'm so used to it being hot.
I don't think it's supposed to get above 100 here.
Let's see a cold front. A little sarcasm there.
Yep.
When y'all see me going back and forth, it's because I'm trying to clean up a line that I don't like the shape of.
No, here in Texas, we only have 4 seasons. It's getting hot. It's hot.
Cooling
It's
down.
still hot. Oh, look, it's Christmas.
Yeah. We don't often get a white Christmas.
I'm having a blue Christmas without you.
Karaoke with Herb.
I promise not to sing Diggy Ho to Russ. I don't know why he hates that song.
Well, it's not the most melodic song out there.
Well, by the looks of that, it looks like that's got rally wheels on it.
I expect.
Got the little baby hubcap and a couple of slots. Jason
Sure.
wants to know, how are you today, Robin? She's looking for her number one fan. What was that feller's name, Robin?
I don't usually scroll this slow unless I'm trying to be careful.
Oh, that piece is going to jump right out. You see that, folks?
Yeah, we live on the edge here. I'd kill 10 ordinary men. I am so out of practice.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Want to know what?
Are you going to do a Jimmy Buffett pattern?
I believe I already have one
Oh,
from way back. It's not my most awesome pattern, but I believe I have one. If Steve Nealon's listening, I bet he'll post a link, or somebody can go to. I need to untwist that blade a little bit. If it's not there, then it was lost on an old computer, but I'm pretty sure it's there.
okay. Anyway, Jason said, "How are you today, Robin?" And I said, "You was looking for your number one fan. I forget his name."
Dustin.
And Jerry said the Seiko clamp seemed to be a little hardcore, or maybe needing to make a round knob. Man, my eyes are watering. I must be full of coffee.
This is a
Oh God. Robin says, there is no wrench over here. Nancy said she was back.
welcome back.
She was taking photos of the pumpkins I made last night live. I don't know if you was here a minute ago, Nancy. It's 24 by 16. The piece Charles is working on. Jerry says, ha ha ha, no wrench, Robin.
And you're just an occasional reminder that this is a fundraiser. It's not a requirement, but it'd be very appreciated if you want to read the details in the description of this video, and then I'll get right back to it. By God.
Nancy says, that's a nice size.
Thank you. That's generally my starting size is about 16 by 20. It's about the equivalent of 4 sheets of paper, but not exact.
Come on. I'd rather you jump on a chair instead of you sticking the claws in my back again, honey. Robin said, Dustin has been watching my videos for 4 years. Kind of like last night, he was madly in love with you. Chris Charlton's back. Welcome back.
Welcome back, sir.
Robin says, in fact, Jerry Blakesley was helping me with him because I thought he was a stalker. You just never know, Robin.
Well, some people are just big fans. I don't know if that makes them a stalker. Of course, you know the situation better than I do.
But anyway, I was talking to Charles earlier. What is up with YouTube's deal of deleting subscribers?
No idea, but I lost some before I started the live stream.
Jerry said he was harmless.
By the way, Jerry, Polly Wants a Crafter is the provider of the scroll saw. But a feller's got to make some money. That's why we're doing the fundraiser, by God. More so for her to get the scroll saw.
Yeah,
Then we
'cause
got to
that
figure out a way to get it to you.
crappyman out there was on its last leg when I stopped.
Do you have a place to put this huge thing?
Same place where the deal is, in the basement.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, you and I have known each other for over 10 years, so it's probably about time we actually met.
sort of,
That's
kind of. Yeah, the front of this RV is where I keep all my stuff.
I thought we were going to have
And
to
then
put it
little-
in the kitchen.
Hey, I'd rather kiss the skunk on the backside than trying to bring us all in this house with her.
When I lived in an apartment, I sold in my kitchen.
Yeah, 'cause I thought about that one time. She told me I had better chance winning the lottery.
Yeah, some spouses are good like that.
And then, of course, I'd have these two kids up here jumping up here trying to figure out what that noise is.
Yeah.
It's like last night I made a cat sound. Stormy was dead asleep upstairs on the bed. She come down here looking for an hour trying to figure out where that noise came from.
Okay, I got a veining cut on this one, so I'm going to go real slow.
Pain takes me away. Oh, different song.
Does anybody like to tell the audience what a veining cut is in case they don't know?
Help me, I forget.
Basically, a single line cut, no side to side detail. Like, let's say you wanted to do, it's hard to explain. That's probably the way I explained it might be the best way. I have no idea.
Mike says, better issue Charles a ticket. There's no tread on them tires. TYRES, not TIR. Jerry says, we all have that one super fan. I have met a few in real life, and they are fairly harmless.
Yeah. Unless they don't like you. Of course, some stories out there of super fans murdering people. Not scrollers, don't worry. That I'm aware of.
Robin says, I mean, he's been watching my videos and my lives. I just need him to calm down a bit. Yeah, he sure sounded like he really wanted you last night. Mike says, you're so veiny. I bet you think this song is about you.
You're so vain. All right, Herb, move my. There we go. Why this thing doesn't have 20 tires?
We can fix that. We can put something in the bed of the truck.
Well, they wouldn't be showing real well.
Mike, dang it. Ha ha ha. So no need to worry, Robin, says Chris. Jerry says, I'm not 20-something-year-old woman, so it's a little easier for me not to be abducted. So far, no real life misery here. John Thompson says, hello, everyone. Hello, John. Glad you could make it.
Yeah, what Herb said. Hello, John. Thank you for dropping by, sir. So far, I haven't missed any pilot holes, but it always happens. I mean, drilling, that is, because I'm having trouble finding some, but yeah.
I say things. You trying to figure out where that wind coming from, honey? Nancy says, Robin, when are you going to pick your items? You need to hurry up right now and make a decision.
He is,
You say that last part, Robin.
he, supposed to take a stroll saw pattern a long time ago.
Well, sorry. You know, you got 3 days to for a pattern. After that, they gone.
Yeah. Come on. Herb, I don't know why you keep moving my pilot holes.
Because I ain't got nothing to do.
We got 14 people watching. We appreciate you.
Jerry said, ha ha, she's been waiting on that pattern for over a year that she, on that free Charles pattern she won.
Yeah. Well, they'll still be there probably even after I die. I believe I told my Steve Nealon that Cliff would be getting the proceeds if I made any pattern sales after I croak.
Nancy says, I might have to put an expiration date on those gift cards in the future. I would, Nancy. It'll save you a lot of headache. You can't make your mind up in 10 days, forfeit. But you know how some people are, we procrastinators.
I'll stop procrastinating starting tomorrow. Little joke there. Elementary school joke.
Robin said, I think it's against the law to do that. No, it's not, Robin.
Yeah, even lotto tickets.
Yep.
When winning lotto expires after a certain amount of time. Oh,
I know
God, can you imagine?
You go buy a gift card in some stores, there's an expiration date on them.
Yeah. Can you imagine finding a ticket and realizing you waited too long to go get it?
Yeah, it'd be my luck. I'd win a big hefty jackpot, and I
Yep.
missed it, collecting it by 2 days.
Yeah. Or by a day or an hour. I would not be a happy camper.
Let's see. Chris says, when are you looking to get that scroll saw, Herb?
As soon as possible, I would imagine. But
Yeah.
I'll let Herb answer.
Oh, I would get out there and try to use it before I got my other mechanical arm.
All right, that tire and rim is done. Yay.
You missed a spot.
Did not.
Yeah, you did. I see a pilot hole.
There's a whole bunch of pilot holes, son.
How many did you forget to drill?
I don't know yet because I haven't found any.
I count two.
Full stank. You're just saying that so that if I find one, you can say that's it. Now, I already mentioned that I'll be doing these later when I get smaller blades and micro drill bits, whatever.
That's one I was talking about. So you didn't cut them. You didn't drill them.
Nope. That was intentional, though.
That's why I told you you missed them. Mike says you made a good Willie. Good start, Charles.
On you. By the way, also in the description, you can find the link to this pattern if you want to cut it too. Along with over 2,600 other options.
I got a ways to go to catch up, don't I?
Yeah, herbuber.com also has some scroll saw patterns.
Oh. Not even gonna read that comment, Robin. Starting a debate.
Is it not family friendly?
Well, no, it's just the Federal Credit Card Account Disclosure Act of 2009, a Card Act, certain restrictions, gift card expiration fees according to the Card Act. Well, that may be fine, but if somebody's giving you a chance to use it over her deal, she can set a time limit.
Yep.
And I do need a drink. Thank you, Chris. Read the comments she said, Robin. She said in future. Not right now, in the future. I think that woman getting her knickers in a twist. Nancy said, I'm not being. And she said she has to close that before giving the card. I'm not being unresponsible. I'm just stating the fact. Nancy says, but from now on, I will have expiration dates and rules in my description box. I'm not a big corporation.
Excuse me.
Is that a rust bucket?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
We got a hole in the fender.
Yeah, it happens. It's got a whole bunch of little holes all over
Got a half a door.
it. The vehicles can be fun profile patterns to do. If there's a lot of detail or lights and darks on it, anyway.
We're not going to sit here and eat treats all day long out of my pocket. My pocket's almost empty, young lady. But I shall return.
Tenfold. I apologize if there's any comments I'm missing. I had to go full screen so I can see what I'm doing. On the screen anyway. The my TV I usually use as a monitor to be able to see the comments is down right now, so I'm not able to see the comments on the laptop because my eyesight's going to heck. I guess Herb moved my pilot hole before he left. Once again, if you are just getting here and you'd like to donate, please read the description. I don't want to ignore comments, so let me try to strain my eyes a little bit. All right, nothing pertaining to needing to read out loud. And I'm full screen again, so bear with lack of response. It's starting to look a little bit like a truck, hopefully. And for those that don't know, I always try to include my signature as part of the cut. I'm so out of practice, I'm having trouble finding pilot holes every cut almost. I always seem to get the wavy lines in the places that are almost the most important not to. You don't want a door to look wobbly unless you're into that kind of thing. Quick check of the comments so I don't miss anyone. Hello, John. Hello, Mark, and thank you, sir. I want some make lunch. I try to do tips, but I often do better by questions, but I try to remember tips now and then. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, John. The whole rustic thing. Welcome back, Hoyt.
Mark Lindsay, it's a farm truck. I ain't gonna be perfect. Obviously, can you tell us more tips, Charles? Hi, John. What if I could? Says no camping long weekend. Mark, it would be rustic. It's a farm truck, rustic. You need to put a bale of hay in the back of it.
Yeah, well, there is. It's just down where you can't see it. We'll go with that.
Okay, the sun's coming up over here. I gotta shut that window.
Yep, does that every day.
Well, it gets hot over here on this side of the trailer with the window open.
Yeah, sure. Hey, where do I want to go next? Now let's go ahead and do.
Let's go ahead and do the rear tire and get it over with.
Well, let me go ahead and do the rear fender first. That's
Is that a
punishment
fender
for
or a
you.
quarter panel?
It's well, it's a fender, a flared fender. Step side. There's a step right there. Dag blab
Step
it.
or side step?
Something like that. Where the heck is my pilot hole? I'm so embarrassed. I know it's there because I can see the dang thing. Yeah.
John says, how long you running for? A marathon or finish?
I definitely won't be able to finish it unless I get a third wind, but I never know how long I'll run for, as long as I can hack it.
How far can you run?
Oh, physically, maybe 3 feet. Just kidding. I don't know. I haven't run in a while because I haven't made my wife upset. So,
You know, I bet I could run circles around you.
literally, that's funny right there. I tell you what.
John Thompson said cars have quarter panels, trucks have fenders and bedsides.
Yep.
I was trying to be funny, John. See if I get a reaction out of Charles.
Every now and then.
You know, if I thought about it when you started the show, I was going to do the same thing you did to John.
Oh, that was a little funny. He wasn't prepared for that.
I told him right off. John says, me too.
But I don't have a thing I say when I first start, so I'm not predictable. Except for hi, I'm Charles Deering. Yeah, I got those cuts a little close together, so I'm just gonna wing it.
Does that have a full steel bed or has it got a wood panel?
No clue, sir.
Or the original had wood.
And there's your answer, I reckon. The bed ain't showing. Okay, I just broke that. But what can you do, huh?
Broke it. You
Well,
didn't break it. Charles will find it.
I redesigned on the fly. That's what I done. Nothing major. It's just a step hose or what's it?
Summers Woodworking has joined. He says, "Hey, Chuck."
What's up? That's Mr. Brian Gidney. Long
Hello,
time no
Brian.
see, sir. Haven't talked to him in forever. How you is, sir? Good Lord on a stick. There you go. Come on now.
You have 16 people watching. You got any comments, questions, or inquiries? Please leave them in the chat. If we don't have the answer, I'm sure somebody in the chat does. And if not, we'll get our lovely assistant, Robin, to Google it for you. This message was brought to you by
Uh,
Six and say, what if I could?
well, whatever you want it to be brought by, we can go with.
That means I got to pay you if I use your name. Robin owes you 50 cents. John owes you a nickel. And John just dropped the link for Mark's deal coming up at 2 o'clock. That fan too loud?
No, sir. Not to me. If it's somebody else has an issue, hopefully they'll bring it up.
I don't have that link, but I'll see if Charles does. Can you post the link to the fundraiser too?
What do you mean the link to the fundraiser?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Herb?
That's all she said. Robin says, can you post the link to the fundraiser too?
Well, it's either the donate button on woodenvisions.com or in the description it mentions my PayPal account email address. And however much you choose to donate, would be highly appreciated. My website is woodenvisions.com for those that don't know. if you prefer to go that route on a donate button instead of going to PayPal.
What is the deal here? They ain't letting me do nothing.
And thanks in advance to whoever does donate. Not a requirement, but highly appreciated. I'm going slow because my eyes are having trouble focusing on this line.
John said it's a balmy 60 degrees out today. That's 15 Celsius for you northern folks.
I wouldn't know what to do with 60 degrees. I might be arrested for frolicking.
Frolicking. Is that anything like tiptoeing through the tulips?
I hope not.
He was a weird individual, but he's also scary looking. Let's see, Robin says, oh, did you get to go on the boat, John? Mark says, I'm thinking I should get that pattern and tea carver. Wood
Wouldn't
out there
bother
in
me.
my shop automatically, the art piece should be out of place. Robin says, it's CNC work in its place. Mark says,
If,
keep in mind, it is a woodworking shop.
yeah, if you wanna buy this pattern, you can choose from 2,600 plus other options if you're so inclined. It's just money. Hila.
John says, oh, I'm a land person. Robin says, I think she would look nice. Then she says, boring. Boats are so much fun, says Robin. Okay, gotta get ready. Be back after my live. All right, Mark, take care.
Thanks for dropping by, Mark.
says I meant being on land. LOL, not this show.
Somebody keeps drinking on my Dr. Pepper.
I'm sorry.
If anybody feels like they got too much money, please feel free to donate to the Squirrel Saw fundraiser. I've never had that problem personally. Too much money, that is.
JJ says you should put a big longhorn in the box of the truck looking over the cab.
Well, a little late for that, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh, that feller the other day, I think, where was it? Was it Montana? Somewhere up north, put a longhorn in his car, driving around town, and the cops told he had to take it back home. Gave him a warning ticket.
Like a living longhorn or a taxidermy thing?
No, a living longhorn.
You must have a wide car.
It looked like a big old Crown Vic.
That's a little weird.
I know there's one folks, Johnny said, I saw that, Herb. There was a guy on Facebook,
Dang!
one riding around in a convertible Cadillac.
Why am I breaking so dang many blades? I think Herb sabotaged me. Go ahead.
I think my friend in New York needs a drink today.
Well,
Oh, it was in Nebraska. What was that? I knew it was somewhere up yonder.
up yonder a spell.
That's not like over there in Holler Flats.
I can't believe I've already broken 3 blades. That's ridiculous.
If you can guess how many blades Charles can break, you get a free item over at. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Goodwill.
Robin's Buys and DIYs. You just have to pay for the shipping.
Well, you said blades that I can break. I can break them all, but you know.
And did you see where I said you can get your gift?
Yep.
Hello, Marty.
Hello, Marty.
How you doing this afternoon? Chris says mine. Robin says I don't mind.
I better not break 9 blades. That'd be ridiculous.
That'd be a record.
Something like that. Some days I don't break any other ones. I just go through them left and right.
That's hashtag Robin's fault. John says, Robin said I should sell napkins off my website. No, don't even go there. Shut up. John says, I am with people. My people. We are Bush people.
See if any of them people want to donate. Dag Levitt.
Because it's a family friendly show, Robin. Bush people, what do you do all day? Just sit and chat, drink beer, throw horseshoes or washers or cornhole board or talking stories about pocket bacon? Think about it, Robin.
Or don't.
Actually, really think about napkin.
Don't spell it out, Herb.
I can't be no more clear than that.
And Robin, if you guess, don't put it in the chat, please, ma'am.
Because I'm pretty sure there's a market for that too. I got it. I gotta go to sleep. Ooh. John says, forage for food, trailblaze through the forest, interact with wildlife, bushcraft, bush stuff. And I bet the whole time they drinking that Anheuser Busch beer. Robin said, what? Bushcraft? His family's running things be taken the wrong way.
Well, it shouldn't hurt to be. You're welcome to delete messages.
No, I mean, it's typed right, but I mean, you can interpret it as my mind and your mind will go there.
That's why I'm not reading comments.
Chris says, I think everyone wants to do bush stuff, John. Really foraging for food? Yes, Robin, when you walk through the forest, you can find some berries to eat, flowers to pick to cook. Go over and watch Survivor Man Les Stroud. He'll show you how to forage for food. Robin says she needs some gum. Oh, Lordy. It's 1:26. We got 17 people watching. If you got any comments, questions, or inquiries, please leave them in the chat. We'll answer to the best of our ability. If not, I'm sure someone in the chat has the answer. If not, we'll get somebody to Google the answer for you. Thank you for watching woodenvision.com.
Got one pilot hole over here that I cannot locate. There we go.
And need to
Every time I
waller.
say it, I locate it.
You need to waller it out a little bit more.
No, it's my depth perception that's probably the issue.
Oh, I would show you. I would hand you my magnifying glass, but
Well, I'm
I'm,
doing
I'm not.
doing
I'm
it
not.
by feel because it's on the underside.
I'm not Stretch Armstrong. I don't think I can get my arm stretched that way.
Uh, I hate to say it, but nature's calling again. That's what happens when I drink out of Dr. Pepper cans. I go through them too quick. I will try to hurry. Keep it family friendly for me, please, sir. And you are allowed to delete comments of anybody that's not. I
You mean
shall be right.
I can delete myself?
If that's your thing, I'll be right back.
Because I'm all by myself. Okay, now let's all talk about it, Mike. We are angels over here, Charles. You say so, Robin. We are all sheep dressed in wolf clothes. Charles is pretty good at scrolling. And JJ says most of us are, Robin. As that guy said on the water boy, I eat the devil.
I'm so used to walking in my shop and going to the office that I started to go the wrong direction. Got to go
Robin
towards
said,
the saw. Go ahead.
Robin said, you wear nice hats. John said, berries, bark, grasses, squirrels. Nancy said, squirrels, poor things.
We have raised $30 since we started. Thank you to those contributors.
Thank you very much. Robin, squirrels taste like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken. Squirrel tastes gamey. Contrary to belief, it does not taste like chicken. Chris says, how much, Charles?
30.
He says very good.
Yep.
Depends on what kind of bark it is, Robin. What, you in Girl Scouts? Or do they have Girl Scouts in Canada? Yeah, he sits on the bank and goes, here, fishy, 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 fishy.
Appreciate everybody taking the time to be here, and the folks that have donated, much obliged.
We had brownies, but they changed the name. Now, not sure what it is. Yeah, I think it all started off at Blue Jays, and went to brownies, and then went to Girl Scouts. And I think now, what is it, Us Scouts?
Ain't no telling.
Johnny says, Girl Guides, same thing. John says, squirrels taste like chicken. No, it don't. Tastes like rattlesnake. To me, rattlesnake, snake tastes like veal.
Well, I've never had rattlesnake.
What? You've lived in Texas most of your adult life, and you never had rattlesnake?
No, sir. Not that I'm aware of.
You ever had a bison burger?
I'm not sure. I had a longhorn burger. I wasn't real impressed. Apparently, longhorn's supposed to taste different than regular beef, but I didn't. It didn't stick out to me.
Beef tastes like beef to me.
Yeah. Well, I was told it has a better taste, but there again,
It has better marbling on it.
yeah, that I remember. Of course, most of my diet is frozen food because I want to be unhealthy.
What? You don't want to eat ramen noodles? I mean, ramen noodles?
In a pinch, I'll eat them. They're not bad. You'd be surprised what tastes good when you're hungry.
Oh, let me tell you, you get in there and get creative with some ramen. Put your little chili in there, a little tamales in there.
I've been so
Up, put it
I've
all
been
on the tortilla. Oh,
I've been so broke. I had tortillas and I put butter on them. That's all I had to eat. It's fun being broke.
hey, I love buttered tortilla,
I do too. It's just not my first choice.
especially if they're corn tortillas.
I prefer flour.
Yeah, you buy flour ones here, they last a long time. You buy corn tortillas, that and a tub of butters is gone quick. John said Boy Scouts, or rather now just scouting due to the PC and girls whining about it. We had beavers, we had cubs, we had scouts, we had birds, vultures.
Yeah, they have Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, but somebody always has to do a dumb lawsuit because they can't be in such and such. You gotta get over yourself.
I know it.
Some people look for things to cry about.
Oh, trust me, there's a lot of wine bags out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't win a gold medal in the swim team for the boys. I'll go over to the girls and get all the gold.
Yeah.
Give me a freaking break.
Googly moogly. I don't like scrolling without dust collection, but people can't hear me over it, so here
What?
we are. Nothing. Nice try though.
What you talking about, Charles?
Dust collection. But people can't hear me over it, so I can't use it on a live stream.
When?
Go to your room. Yeah.
I'm in my room.
Sometimes it only takes me a little bit to catch on. Sometimes it takes me half an hour.
But you caught it the first time.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect me to do it again, back to back, though, did you?
Okay. I am so out of practice on scrolling.
Provinces, do they allow it now? Johnson's never allowed him boys and got him.
Once again, if anybody would like to donate to the fundraiser, please read the description or go to the donate button on woodenvision.com. Feel much obliged.
Woo!
The money is not for me unless specified in the PayPal transaction.
Robert says, Charles, there's a new setting in StreamYard.
Neat.
And settings, audio reduction, background noises.
I did that.
So you can turn on and put your blower.
Well, I don't know how well it works, so that's why I didn't want to chance it. But yeah, I clicked that setting.
Robert Johnson. Gotta go check my traps. Be back.
And forward.
Caught in a trap.
And well, yeah. Well, that song's gonna be stuck in my head now. That never happens.
In the ghetto. In the ghetto. Robin says, Art used it in my live yesterday. We couldn't hear his call. Traps, take us with you. You are, Robin. You're in his pocket as he's walking.
Can y'all hear myself?
Can you repeat that, please?
I said, can you hear myself?
What?
When? I've never had to boot a fellow panel member.
It wouldn't be the first time I got the boot.
Actually, I have. That was Edgar Natras.
Oh, you just a bunch of people you timed out. Robin says, we can hear it a little. I am walking the florist over you.
That is true. I don't know why you keep moving my pilot holes there, Herb.
Robin, my noise reduction is on. The only reason why you're hearing that is somebody is home, got the TV up loud, and I'm not fighting that bear.
He wants to live.
I'll just mute myself.
You ain't got to mute yourself. Unless people can't hear it, whatever. I don't know. But reading comments is kind of difficult while you're muted, at least where people can hear it.
No, it's fine.
Herb's still here. He's just got his what you call it
No,
off.
no. I got it all off.
We'll see how much longer we can go. As I said in the beginning, we probably won't finish this on this live stream, but hopefully y'all will see it completed at some point.
Well, we need somebody to do it live tomorrow.
As long as they pass on the fundraiser, as far as if they want to continue to help.
Probably going live after this. Chris says, right, good night. Take care, y'all. Have a good week. Good luck with the fundraiser. Okay, Chris, take care.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks for stopping by. And welcome to Charles's channel.
That was a horrible impression, Herb, but thank you.
Hey, I have my good days. I have my bad days. Welcome, everybody, to Robbie's DIYs and Buys. Hello, Shay.
Okay.
And how was the fair yesterday?
It was fair. Ah, come on now. Okay, they can't all be winners.
You stole my line. She was going to talk about it. I was like, oh, just fair, huh? Well, it was a fair to remember. Yeah, it was a fair to remember. That's when all my clothes ended up in the parking lot. Oh, yeah. They get more expensive each year, Shay. She says you're driving home now. Yeah, I think if you go to the state fair here, you go back corny dog, it's $10. Buy you a beer, it's $15.
That's ridiculous.
It is.
Once again, we are doing a fundraiser, so if you have it to spare, it'd be highly appreciated, but not required. We have raised $30 thus far.
Awesome.
Yup. Got to keep moving the camera around. I'm trying to keep the whole truck in the picture while I'm working on it. Some of y'all might be wondering why I'm turning it around when I'm using spiral blades, but I do better on straight cuts when I'm pushing away from myself. Mm-hmm.
Pushing or pulling away?
Pushing.
John says $20 is $20.
And now my saw doesn't want to turn on. There it goes. That was scary.
Holy moly, $46 for 3 corn dogs. Yep, I told you they's expensive.
And that could have gone to a dang coleslaw.
For $46, you could have bought 4 boxes and took them home and cooked them.
Yeah. But having a fair at home could be kind of chaotic.
Let's see. Robin said she was wondering about is it better to push or pull for whatever you're comfortable with. Some people
Yeah.
like to pull it to them. Some people push it away.
Well, I push it away because I can see the line if I'm cutting from this direction. Because if I pull, then the blade's in line with the line I'm following, and it's a little harder to see. That's just the way I do it anyway.
Marty says, holy cow, that's a bunch. JJ says, foot long corny dog. Robin says, what? Robin says, do you get a drink and fries with that? No, Robin, that's $30 extra. I remember when you used to go to the state fair and you could be there all day long and $20 and still come home with at least 10.
I've never been to a traditional fair. I've been to, I lived in Germany. There was some kind of Oktoberfest thingy, but nothing like fancy.
Well, for the 62 years I've lived here, I've never been to the state fair in Dallas.
Neither have I.
I ain't never going either. You go to the stock show all the time, but I haven't done that in years. Chase, straight lines going diagonal just depends on what you're comfortable with. That is correct. Mundo. I guess when I get off here, I think I'll go over and visit for a little bit. And I may take me a nap. Hey, Robin, put money in a box. You said, I went to the fair before and went on the Ferris wheel. I didn't like that. LOL. Heights don't bother me, just falling in that sudden stop at the bottom scares me.
And what I'm about to do is pull the piece towards me instead of pushing, and it's harder for me to stay on the line when I do that. But I'm at an angle, so it helps a little bit.
The only Ferris wheel I want to go on is the one they have in London. I can't remember what the name of it is.
I don't want to go on any of them.
But it takes you 30 minutes to make one complete revolution. Mike ought to know the answer to that one. Paula said, my brother-in-law was rocking in the seat. My sister-in-law was freaking out, screaming her head off. And the guy said, Do you want me to stop this ride? She called me, said no, and continued screaming. Nancy says, I love Ferris wheels. I used to like roller coasters, but I got sick one time and haven't been back on one since.
I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, the heights really didn't bother me. But I guarantee you couldn't put a rocket up my backside now to get up on a 40-foot ladder. Of course, Pam won't let me get on a ladder anyway. She won't even let me get on a 4-foot ladder.
Well, you don't want to fall and break your face. Let me stretch a little bit. We'll get back on it.
Jason's gonna lose service again. I will see y'all if you're still on when it comes back. Okay, Shay, y'all have a safe journey home.
Thank you for driving by, my lady. I don't know how much longer I'll be on because I'm kind of tired. You've been up since 4 a.m., but we'll see how long we can hold out. And for what it's worth, even after the live stream is over, the 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 hopes for donations are still there if you are so inclined.
And she says, finishing packages, now working on some channel membership welcome packs. That's me. I should be working on an order instead of sitting here doing nothing.
I should have been sleeping.
Oh, I'll take a nap here for too long. If I can never get this young lady out of my chair. It seems like the minute I get out of the recliner, these two kids fight to see who gets in it first. It's usually Joy, but Stormy is up there now.
Our two cats usually share a footrest if it's left out. We took one cat in that's very skittish. Dang it! Very
Frank,
skittish. We took it in way back when we had what we called snowvid in Texas.
yeah.
It was a feral cat, and it's still kind of skittish, but we took it in.
Well, both of ours have been rescued, and Stormy done realize she can rule the roost over in this house. Because Dad always has a pocket full of treats.
And by the way, the reason why I keep bringing up the fundraisers, I know that's not something we're used to thinking of on a live stream. I'm not trying to shove it down people's throats, just gentle reminders.
Trying to help a feller out.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited. I'm so excited.
You just can't hide it. I know.
I like it.
Yeah.
Robin says she thinks she has a hangover, and Nancy says, "Herb, you deserve a rest after working on my portrait." I did rest for a day, Nancy, but you know, when somebody orders something, you got to get it done.
I'm currently working on a ship on rough seas. I haven't determined if it's a daytime or a nighttime.
That's good.
I expect.
Oh, oh, I'll be right back.
10-4. What I hate about when I get tired is it's usually all of a sudden, but I'm trying to fight it. It's definitely a side effect of my meds, but I'd rather be tired than panicking. Just saying. I'm not tired to the point of falling over, but I'm not terribly far from it. But we'll stick with it a little longer. I figure we're more likely to get donations as long as I'm live, but out of sight, out of mind once I'm no longer live, and that's not a guilt trip. Not intended that way anyway. Hello, Larry. And welcome back, Jerry. Yep, Billy, but I'm not sure how much longer. We've raised $30 thus far. I'm definitely out of practice, Billy. That wood being fiber keeps throwing me off my line on the back side.
Hello, Billy. Uh,
Pretty strong wind noise on your mic there, Herb.
yeah, I bumped the fan.
Oh, good.
I think the volume got turned up. Let's see, what are they on the chat? Robert says, we know. There's a just finished lunch run. Larry says, nice truck, Charles.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, Larry. Billy says, what's this, Charles? Everybody's saying hi diddly diddly do to Billy. Larry's with his emojis. And Jerry's Billy sneaking in on the slide. And lines are just an option.
Yeah, Chevy Apache's always been one of my favorite trucks.
And everybody's just saying hi diddly diddly do.
$30 raised thus far. Appreciate the contributors.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I'm gonna stretch my back a tiny bit.
You need to come along.
No, I just need to arch my back. I'm getting old.
You're just a spring chicken.
Something like that. Hell, I'm old. You're not much older than I am, are you? I don't remember.
You're 52.
3.
10 years for joining us.
I thought it was less than that.
Mm-mm.
I'm so sorry that you're so old. Just kidding.
Well, at least I didn't come over here on the ark with Russ. I feel like I came over on the Mayflower. Billy says he's exhausted.
Okay.
Are you resting today, Billy, or are you still moving? Jerry says, I'm tired myself, not scotch all night like Billy, but still. Oh, Lordy. I got to rearrange this desk. I'll probably do it tomorrow.
Okay.
One of my monitors quit. I'm taking it down and getting rid of it.
I only got one monitor. I don't have room for two unless I organize my desk. And that's too much work. All right, I'm probably going to go ahead and end the live stream. I will probably have another one because, worst case, I will at some point finish this off the air and go to people on Facebook and maybe somehow YouTube. Best case, I'll do another live stream or two. But if you're watching this, the fundraising doesn't stop after I go off the air, so I hope you'll consider it. Thank you to the people who helped us raise $30 on the live stream, and by God, I hope you'll consider subscribing, thumbing up if you like what you see. If not, then I won't force it.
We appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you, Herb, for reading comments. Thank everybody for taking the time to be here, and we appreciate you in the meantime. Scroll on.